Most people who are embarking on the MMS journey are doing so on the advice of friends, family, and associates, as supported by available information. That's well and good, but there remains a strong desire to hear it from someone we're trained to trust, a medical doctor. But finding an informed one who not only knows about MMS, but has begun to use it in its practice, is today a rare discovery indeed. But find one we did in Dr. John Humiston, who practices medicine in Tijuana, Mexico.
What does it do? It oxidizes, that's good. And what's subject to oxidation? Infectious things. And understanding that it's good for that, and it's really good for that. That it's safe, it's very, cost-wise, you can't beat it. And it's portable. And, I had a friend leaving on a mission to Peru, and he left yesterday. And I went over to his house and gave him, guess what? Bottle of MMS. He could use that there, and it may be for just quick illnesses, but also for parasitic illnesses, that it's got a good chance of helping him with that too. It's safe because it's an oxidizer, and because you handle oxidation, otherwise you could not live on oxygen. That's number one. And then you look at the breakdown products. What does it break down into? Very simple natural compounds that aren't a problem. I've never heard of a negative use from using anything that was close to a recommended dose, and I don't think there can be. So you're using oxidation all the time. You're an oxidative system, but as we get a little bit older and so forth, we can have accidents, we can have infections, we can have areas that aren't working so well, and if we're not able to actively oxygenate those, then we're going to become acidic, fermenting, more towards the lactic acid side of things, and that's not good. So we're introducing a little bit of liquid oxygen into our body, or oxidation, which can't really be a bad thing. Your body doesn't want 100% oxygen. We breathe 21% oxygen, and then your body balances it out from there. You don't want to live on 100% oxygen, but you do want to be able to get enough into your body, and if anything, as we get a little bit older, we may have a little bit of lack of that. So the MMS can help in that, and I think that explains part of its action. Related also to what you said about the water, that, yeah, we're doing water treatment on the scale of our body when we're doing the MMS. There's a lot of chronic diseases, and most of them have a better answer. And it's really because we're looking in the wrong place when we're looking. There are things that prescription medications can't handle. Prescription medications, they block a physiologic process, or they overly stimulate one. And that will relieve symptoms often, but it does little to get at the cause of disease. And ultimately, we want to get at the cause of the disease. And there's just so much that can be done that really works. And that's essentially what does that boil down to? Well, we're treating allergies, we're treating chronic fatigue, diabetes, fibromyalgia, arthritis, autoimmune disorders, addictions, all sorts of things like that. We do an alternative treatment for cancer, and we've had some very terminal people not be terminal anymore. So chlorine dioxide, it's got to be a simple compound that an oxidation is a safe way that they'll never overcome. The virus can never overcome that. So that's a great way for medicine to start recognizing chlorine dioxide and oxidative therapy in general is its action against virus, because pharmaceutically you'll never be able to come up with something that is going to effectively do virus.